Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and my name is Oluwasegun Kolawole. So today we are going to be discussing something very crucial. Now, you've heard about so many people getting into tech, getting jobs, right? And there are also people who are getting into tech and also not getting jobs. So, what are those things that are important for people that are coming into, the tech space? What are the things or the essential things that they are supposed to know? So at the very end of the day, the goal is you are learning something, and at the very end, you want to be able to convert this skill, or you can call it skill, you can call it passion, converting it into the money bag, getting that particular reward you want to get. So today, what we're going to be discussing is if you are coming into the tech space in 2023, these are some of the skills or the kind of career paths that I would recommend if your goal is actually to monetize your skill as fast as possible. The first thing that everybody really knows is software engineering. Yes, I'm going to start from what you actually have in mind. And software engineering cut across so many aspects. You could be a software developer in the areas of desktop application, but then desktop application are not all that in use. Really, but then people now build with native applications, right? They build with native applications, so it means you can deploy one source of code and you deploy it into several platforms, applications, or let me say language and framework like Flutter, React Native. These particular tools or these particular programming languages help you to deploy across different platforms. The goal here is software engineering. If you go into software engineering during this current century or this current period or trend or time, you will do well as a person. All you have to do is knowing the right thing to learn along the line. So you could be a mobile engineer using stack like Flutter, even Kotlin. Yes, people still build on these particular systems, but I would advise that you go into Flutter if you want to go into um, mobile development, the likes of web development, JavaScript, either you're a front end developer or even a back end developer. Also, there are other career paths as far as software engineering is concerned. You could look up more on software engineering. That is a full career on its own. So, another part of it is the data world. It could be data engineering or even data science or data analysis. But I think most people are getting jobs in the aspect of data analysis. Why? Because it looks like it's a straightforward role. Data science actually cut across so many other fields. AI is part of it, machine learning is part of it, deep learning is part of it, big data is part of it, and so much more. Business intelligence and several other things are attached to it. But then if you're going into tech career and you want to go in the side of data, you can really pick any of the skills that I have mentioned as a career path. Another one you can look into is cybersecurity. There are many applications that are going out these days, and they're actually looking at who are going to be the gatekeepers of these applications. Hence, the need for cybersecurity experts. So, this is a promising field at the moment, and it looks like it's new, but not all that new. But the essence is coming out because there are so many scammers out there, and companies want to be able to guard their applications very well so that they don't face threats and attacks from people who don't even like expect. So cybersecurity is actually something you can look into if you're going into tech at the moment. Also, we have cloud engineers and system administrators. So, there are applications that are developed and companies that develop large solutions or software development companies. Many of them need this kind of people to be able to manage server and especially when they have lots of microservices. So, system admin is actually something you can look into, and cloud computing. Also, we have DevOps engineers. So, DevOps engineers and system admins, their work is very much closely related. If you don't want to write code, but you still want to do so much, yes, they have some parts of coding that they actually do, but not in depth in terms of software development. So, DevOps engineering and system admin is something that I can actually recommend for people to go into. You can get jobs easily. Another uncommon part that people don't actually really focus on is quality assurance. Quality assurance is a particular career path that has up to three different parts that you can go into it. We have the QA analyst, we have the QA tester, that is the software tester that you know, and also automation engineers. So going into quality assurance is there are many applications that are going out into the market. After this product have been built, quality needs to be ascertained. So who are these experts that actually guarantee or that put their stamp on whatever product that has been built, that okay, this is ready to go out to the users. These are quality assurance experts, and any of this field are things you can go into. But our advice, you learn how to become a QA analyst. These are the people that actually develop test cases and think like, okay, let's what if a user thinks this way, what if a user thinks the other way. So if you're not a QA analyst, you might be a QA tester or software tester. So you're doing manual tests for every of the things that the QA analyst have actually built. Then you might want to look at the automation engineer. So for applications that are really very large and has lots of use cases, one of the principles of software development is that even if you make a tiny dot of change, if you make just a tiny dot of change inside your applications, it is required that you run a regression test. And a regression test is you testing all the features on the application. You might have cases of up to 500 cases to test, things like 500 things. This might not really be easy, and that is why we have QA automation engineers, and these guys use tools. If you are really not someone who really want to code that much, but there are just little form of coding inside QA automation engineering, so you can consider this kind of career path as well. We have product designs. There is no product that is even going out there that doesn't really need to go through product design. So it's important for them to design to see what the app is going to look like. So product design is still something that you can really look at to learn, because this has prospects and companies are in demand for this set of people in a tech team. Also, product management. So product management is a very important career as well. Of course, I'm a product manager, so I was able to actually tell you what each of these guys do in a team, basically because I work with all of them. These are the managers of all these people in the tech team. So product managers do a lot on that. If you want to know more about who a product manager is, I've dropped a link in the description so you can check this up. If you're not a product manager, you might consider career paths like business analysis. So people go into business analysis now, especially top executives of organization, and they want to port into tech. It's easier to go into business analysis simply because it has to do more with using transferable skills from a particular sector into another sector. Another one is marketing. Marketing is actually a very important aspect of tech. Inside marketing, we have different set of people that you might actually think about. We have the sales people, we have digital marketers, and we have content guys, social media marketers as well. So you need all those people in a team. And the last but not the least, really, graphics design, brand identity. So these people are actually still needed, because tech companies still need graphics designer, and they need people that understand so much about branding. So they could be brand strategists and all. So all of this tech skill that I've mentioned, if you really want to transform your career into a high paying skills as fast as possible, you might have some other skills that you say you want to go into, where blockchain technology is out at the moment. And why didn't I mention it? Yes, people are making a lot from it, but then if you're looking at starting in a tech career and you just want to come out into the tech space, I may not really advise you to go directly into things like blockchain. You may not really be able to rise that fast inside the tech space. And most of the people that have actually risen today, and you know them as blockchain engineers, many of them did not really start as blockchain engineer. So they had to diversify at the point because of the technicality and also the complexity that comes with using some of these kind of technologies. I hope this video has helped someone, because in a tech team you require almost all of those people I have mentioned, and that way you can manage your expectation whether to go into tech with any of this tech skill if you really want to transform your skill, your passion, or even your interest into money. By the way, like this video, comment, share with anyone that really needs this particular video at this point. Lastly, you should subscribe on this channel so you can continue to enjoy more of informative content like this. If you'd like me to talk about any other concepts that you want, or you have some challenges that you want me to discuss, put it in the comment section so I can address this. Bye for now.